All eyes will be on the Champion Center this weekend for a parade of talent in the RYZE Hoops Live Showcase. Here to break down some of the best in the 17U division, I'm Cory McCartney along with RYZE Hoops, Dan McDonald and Carter Wilson. Guys, good to have you in.
Thanks for having us, Cory.
You've both had a chance to see many of these players progress, develop in their careers, get a glimpse of them this travel season. So give me a couple names of guys we need to keep an eye on for this weekend's live showcase. Dan, we'll start with you.
I want to start with Jermahri Hill with Team Huncho. The very first game of our tip-off last month, he came in and dropped 37 points right out of the gate, and it was the best game I've ever seen him play. And I think right afterwards, Alabama and Virginia Tech and maybe a couple others have offered since then. But I'm really kind of excited to see what he looks like again this weekend, just because that was such a wow. I mean, he had a great junior year at Berkmar, but that was just such a wow performance. I hope he can come back and do it again. The other guy for me would be Josh Reed, who really started to blow up at our tournaments last year. Plays with AC Georgia, had a really good high school season, won with the state championship with Pace Academy. Actually didn't get to play in our tip-off of AC Georgia because Pace was playing in the Geico Nationals that week, so he took that weekend off. But I'm really excited to see his progress and see what kind of player he's become, just because he's gotten offers from Georgia and Georgia Tech and several others out of the state. So just kind of excited to see his progress here.
Carter, who are you keying in on?
So 2 weekends ago, I got a chance to look at EAB out of Tennessee, and they have a guy on the wing, Trent McNair, and he was really good. He's kind of like a do-it-all kind of guy, 6'4". He's got some good length, good athleticism, and he's like that. I always call him Swiss Army knife type of guys. Like he passes the ball well, he shoots it, he scores from all the levels, he rebounds. So he was really impressive, and he's a guy that I knew that I would have an eye on coming into the weekend. Just from seeing him play a couple weekends ago at Exposure Breakout. Another guy, I feel like he's being undervalued here is Team Forrest, Jalen Forrest. He's very versatile. Usually we get this thing where we think of versatility. We think of like these long guys that have a lot of athleticism, and it's kind of like a prototype for this kind of versatility, but he's kind of different. He's got great size and he's got great strength, and that's kind of what gives him this versatility. He plays the 1, he plays the 2, he can defend 3s, 4s. I mean, he's got a ton of versatility, and I think that's kind of going undervalued. He was really good at our event at the RYZE Showcase tip-off back in March, and he just a bully ball. Like, he's just so good with the ball in his hands, and he can move guys out of the way, and he's the guy that I think we're really undervaluing, and I'm going to really have an eye on.
Well, these are just a few of the big names that you'll be able to see this weekend. You can stream every game from the RYZE Hoops Live Showcase with LakePoint Live, powered by PlaySite. Get to LakePointSports.com for all the info. Also, make sure you're getting the full RYZE Hoops experience, so follow on Instagram, Twitter, and get all the latest from Carter and Dan at RYZEHoops.com. Fellas, appreciate it. Enjoy the Hoops weekend.
Thanks, Cory.